So I'm very excited to see what he has in store for you today. Please welcome to the stage, Chris P.
Thank you. Give it up for Carol, everybody. Yeah, I'm in Social House. It's my first time being here. Everybody, how are you doing tonight? Imagine if that was always how you answered that question. You know, someone asks how you're doing, you just go, woo! That'd be weird. So I was in the deli the other day and I walked by the sign that said cured meats. Why would I want meats that used to be sick? I want meat that never had to be cured in the first place. I was driving and I saw a sign that said stop sign ahead. And I said, why do they want me to stop? And whose head do they want me to sign? Stop sign ahead is kind of a sign you can put anywhere. Yeah, where do magnets play football?
Where?
On the magnetic field. To me, every balloon is a hot air balloon because I fuck balloons. I was on my way here today. I was crossing the street going east from this west. This car hits me, flies me. North from the south, 20 feet high, 10 feet long. I fall through the air, roll over, get up. You wouldn't believe it, folks. Not a scratch on me. Just fine. Yeah. But then another car, this one going south from the north, hits me, flies me, 20 feet long, 10 feet high. Another one, north from the south, hits me back. The next hour I'm getting ping-ponged by Priuses, ragdolled by RAV4s, tossed around by Toyotas. I'm going through windshields, I'm popping tires, I'm denting doors, taking out taillights, the whole shebang, right? I got hit by 3,000 cars in 2 hours. I go to the hospital because I figure I've been hit by 3,000 cars and I should probably go to the doctor. He said, well, you wouldn't believe it, it appears you have a marvelous autoimmune system. Yeah, but after this whole ordeal, my back hurt a little bit, right? I'm only human. 5,000 cars will do that to you. So I went to go get a massage, but there's something off about my massage therapist, man. He just rubs me the wrong way. What's the deal with acorns? You're telling me there's a whole tree inside that little thing? What's the deal with pineapples? They're not pines, and they're not apples. What's the deal with caterpillars? They're not cats, and they're not pillars. What's the deal with pickleball? There's no pickle, and every time I play it, they say, dude, put your balls away. To me, every potato is a hot potato because I fuck potatoes. Does anyone here know the song Don't Worry, Be Happy?
Yeah.
Woo, great song, right? But the whole thing is just him listing legitimate things to worry about. You know, the rent is late, you might get evicted, no hose, no clothes, no money, somebody took your bed. Stop frowning. You know, you're bringing everybody down. You know, the song is just him bullying somebody at the lowest point in their life, which is also the plot of the song Skater Boy. Does anyone here know the song Piano Man? Yeah. What the fuck is a real estate novelist? This guy's out here writing books like Behind Four Closed Doors. You know, Lords of the Land, Brokerage Back Mountain. It's not that he didn't have time for a wife, it's that he couldn't get one. He wouldn't stop talking about his new book, Mortgage 2, The Gambling Problem. I like music. Do you guys like music? I used to listen to a lot of music in the shower, but I kept on ruining my headphones. Showers are fun. Cold showers are great for meditation. I used to be a much more angry, bitter person. Now I'm happier, more cheerful. And I used to be racist. Now I'm dishonest. I've come a long way. No, change is good, man. My girlfriend, she used to be anorexic until I took her to church and I introduced her to God. Now she's just fasting. Yeah, I keep my women like I keep my hair, you know, fellas? Tied up while I'm at work. Hey, I got a wine cellar in my basement. He says he'll give me a free bottle if I let him go. Yeah. To me, every glue gun is a hot glue gun. Because I fuck glue guns. Yeah. I have this thing that I call comedy Tourette's. My brain thinks something funny and my brain just goes, say it! You know, I was at work, someone told me her sister died of a massive brain aneurysm. I said, well, at least she had a massive brain. That's not something you should say when someone tells you how their sister died. Another time I was walking by this guy late at night, he had an eye patch. I walked by him and I went, yarg! Who the fuck gave me free will, dude? They made a mistake. I went to the boat store because I heard there was a huge sale on boats. I took a ferry to Center Island. He said, don't call me that. Started growing a tree out of my hand, folks. It's a tree. Coming out of my hand. It's a palm tree. Who's this Muffin Man guy and why does everyone seem to know him? They all know where he lives. It's the only thing I know about the Muffin Man. Is his address, the street he lives on. Anyone here ever heard of the horse? Like the animal? Yeah. You know how many expressions there are involving a horse's mouth? There's 2. That's too many. First one is straight from the horse's mouth, which means you can trust this information. It came from a horse. Why would I trust a horse? The next one is to never look a gift horse in the mouth. Now, folks, I don't know about you, but I've never been gifted a horse. But if I was, my first thought wouldn't be, wow, I should look in its mouth. No, I would say, thanks for the horse. And then I would ride it. I'll tell you what, if anyone wants to gift me a horse, you can put whatever you want in its mouth. I'm not gonna look. I was out and about the other day, I see a beautiful woman walking over to me. I get all nervous, red in the face, I have butterflies in my stomach. She comes up to me and says, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the butterfly store. That's why the butterflies were in my stomach, because I was eating them. And you're not supposed to do that at the butterfly store. How much time do I have left? 2 minutes. Okay. Here's a happy one. My dog was put down recently. If anyone's ever going to put down a dog, do not get a house call. Okay, this guy comes over to your house, starts checking your dog's heartbeat, listening to the thing he's come to take away. Then he proceeds to kill your childhood best friend and immediately start asking for credit card information. I'll tell you, it's not cheap either, folks. It was like $1,000. I'll tell you what, if anyone needs a pet put down, get me a 6-pack of PBR and a blunt object. Maybe a towel, too. I'm going to be jacking off a lot. To me, every dog is a hot dog. For absolutely no reason at all. Folks, you can find me everywhere at Chris P. Comedian, no spaces. I've been Chris, you've been great, don't fuck anything you wouldn't need. Carol, everybody!
That was absolutely insane. And that was exactly what I know